Taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 20. They'll start on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy can block, a guy can catch, and a guy can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner, and you can fake people out, you can be shifted, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll run the ball. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. To it on 4th down.
Why didn't he catch that? Oh my gosh.
And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
That's crazy. That's bullshit. He should have caught that. Nah, bro. He had the opportunity to catch that.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And a solid run down inside the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd down and 4.
No, I didn't feel like doing that.
Now Pickett changing the play. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific Hawk season. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
If you're a wide receiver and they call a screen pass, you're counting on some people being out in front of you blocking. But that play was well diagnosed by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. And they got there and swarmed and finished off the play.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now Pickett. Oh, and his early
Get up, get up.
continue. Here's another.
What the hell's wrong with you, bro?
And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one.
Crazy.
More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Losing yards.
It'll go as a
I
loss
got
of
losing
yards, so
yards.
now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Tua going to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got
Come on.
complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st down, New York.
Oh, I still got that shit.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. First carry of the ball game now. It's C.J. Anderson.
Oh my, what kind of bullshit is that?
By much as he's down to the 48. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's
The
3rd
fuck?
down. But not
I'm
much
moving
on
the
that
ball.
one,
They get the ball
Charles.
right back
No,
to
that's
them.
exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to go up top again. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with.
I don't know why
And
Morgan's
instead, a
out
big
there.
play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Here's 2nd and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Pickett back to throw. And he's caught. And he's got this down to the 35. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
Serious? What?
Tackle him. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Pickett will look to throw it here. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Pickett. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Steelers 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And Pickett going to move his guys around. Again, he'll drop to throw. He completes it to Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And now they'll shift things around. They'll throw again with Pickett. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw there into the hands of Ross. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
32 Stinger. Solo left Zion.
Play action. Now it's Tua. He finds Wilson. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown. Garrett Wilson. 74 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the 46.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Complete to Jones. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Now Pickett looking to change things up. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run again with Harris. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, but the offense certainly has struggled.
Fucking
But they
made
do get
that
a field
shit.
goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Need some linebackers.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of linebackers. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out.
Oh, Jesus.
And that's caught.
Ain't no way he's catching him.
Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75
So I be telling y'all, man, y'all gotta get that man coverage.
Excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, 1 play. That means everyone handled their
That shit's only good if you have trash wide receivers. If you have good, decent wide receivers, it's not that good to run it every single play.
Big time play, big time result.
I honestly hate man coverage. That shit never worked for me.
Austin elects to bring
Shit
this
worked
out
for
of the
everybody
end
else.
zone.
Oh my gosh. You serious?
And he's up across the
Gonna let the
25 and down at the
kicker
28.
like that.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker
That
room
was risky.
down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the
Definitely
locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. That one a first down pickup of 8. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Pickett to throw on first down.
Oh, good throw.
Middle, and there's a diving catch.
Thought he was gonna fall for the bait.
First of their 3 timeouts. As they stop it with 28 seconds to go.
Y'all stop the inside pass.
And not all
Pick up on that. Recognize that.
are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. He'll let it fly for Austin.
Oh, that was the infield.
Bats
Jesus.
it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Oh, how I
Well, the
missed
first
that.
2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball
That's a good
downfield
step up in the
and try and gain
pocket.
some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Let's go now.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Alert! Alert! Go, Reed! Go!
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. He's going to try and go deep again.
Yo, Gardner.
Got his man.
Yeah, how you get beat like that, bro?
Steelers touchdown. A big play there. As the first half is
Come on, bro. Like,
and the
what?
Steelers are able to come into this lead in the final seconds of the first
Hey,
half.
really let him get beat like that?
Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Can't believe I gave that up.
The New York offense taking over for their next
Can't believe I
possession.
gave that shit up.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. It's caught by Mike Evans. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
Oh my gosh, that would have been crazy. Yo, they almost gave him that.
That'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
They just give gifts to anybody.
NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Man, I gave that touchdown up. It's crazy.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line.
Niggas' lives. Shit, man. Stop taking freaky. I got out the next day. That's a burp crowd. I was not saying that. Chicken was they caught me out in Nebraska with the control subs. In his feds, I prove me guilty. I don't know nothing. Couldn't stop the road running him and walking next to certified to show me how to break a brick. Worried if I'm lost up, make sure that your rent pay. All my mans around me fresh like.
Because, you know, running game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 55 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one, as he just did there.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
19 Tiger. Hands free. Check smash.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Pickett.
Drunk, bro. Just snacked him.
12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can
stepping up in the pocket and shit. They're not doing nothing about it.
With ease for the first down.
It's a run.
On the give, this is Harris. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Channing Tindall is there for the tackle. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defensive. You know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Now Pickett.
That's a sack.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with
This tough little shit, man.
They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down.
They're throwing risky throws. Throwing dangerous throws. Careful for those inside.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
So run. Oh, it's a pass to the running back. It's RPO, maybe. It's one of those.
Pickett sets up play action. That's swung out
play.
Harris. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's got it.
Okay.
And he takes it into the end zone.
There is a flag.
But I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Boswell for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone.
Damn.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back and forth.
How are you dropping that, bro? It's wide open.
Maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
21G.
It's going to bring up a third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's going to need to change sidelines.
What's the purpose of lagging right now?
And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a bounce.